Coronation Street's Carla Connor made a brief cameo appearance as she video-called fiancée Lisa Swain following her daughter Betsy's sudden arrest. But unbeknownst to Carla, Lisa's estranged wife Becky was staying the night at her house, while plotting to reclaim her family. Tonight's 17 October episode began with Lisa panicking that she hadn't heard from Betsy all night. Becky insisted that Betsy was just acting up, but DC Kit Green later informed them that their daughter had been arrested. At the police station, the teenager was questioned by an officer who told her that D.I. Costello claimed she was drunk and had damaged a police car. He added that she had apparently resisted arrest and physically assaulted the detective. Though Betsy initially denied the claims, she then changed tact and refused to comment. Meanwhile, Lisa begged a reluctant Kit to help her see her daughter in her cell. Elsewhere, Costello secretly met up with Becky in the jail and instructed her to get things under control by disappearing again. He described Betsy as volatile and claimed that the situation had made him uncomfortable. "There's no coming back for us if it comes out that we faked your death. I can only warn you so many times," he told her before admitting that he was behind Betsy's arrest. Back at home, Lisa took her frustration out on Becky and blamed her for Betsy's erratic behavior. Betsy was finally settling in. "And then you rock up and you ruin our lives again," she cried. The pair then shared a surprising embrace, with Becky offering to stay over to look after Lisa as Carla was away in Ireland. In another secret meeting with Costello, Becky told him that she would only go to Spain if Betsy and Lisa go too. She explained that she wasn't leaving without her family and would reveal his involvement in her faked death if he didn't comply. At the house, Lisa video-called Carla to tell her about Betsy's ordeal, but left out the fact that Becky was staying the night. Though the malicious Becky tried to make noise to alert Carla of her presence, Lisa quickly ended the conversation, leaving Carla in the dark. With Carla out of the country, will Becky's scheme go to plan? It was a quiet night in Weatherfield. The winds howled through the streets, rustling leaves across the cobblestones. In the heart of the bustling town, at number 7 Coronation Street, Lisa Swain sat alone in the dimly lit living room. Her hands trembled as she dialed Carla Connor's number, the familiar sound of the phone ringing echoing through the quiet space. Lisa hadn't been able to shake the feeling that something was wrong with Betsy. The teenager had been distant lately, as though a dark cloud hung over her. She hadn't answered Lisa's calls all evening, and the silence had been unsettling. Lisa's mind raced with worry, her maternal instinct kicking in. "Come on, pick up," Lisa muttered, her eyes darting between the phone screen and the ticking clock on the wall. Her phone buzzed, breaking her from her anxious thoughts. "Lisa?" Carla's voice came through the speaker, warm yet concerned. "I've been trying to get hold of you. What's going on?" Lisa sighed with relief, hearing Carla's voice after what felt like hours of uncertainty. "It's Betsy. I haven't heard from her all night. She won't pick up the phone. I don't know what to do. I'm really worried, Carla." Carla's tone softened. "I know you're scared, Lisa, but it's probably nothing serious. Maybe she's just out with friends, or, I don't know, something silly like that. You know how teenagers are. I wouldn't worry too much." Lisa nodded, even though Carla couldn't see her. "I hope you're right. But I've got this horrible feeling. I haven't been able to get in touch with her for hours." Suddenly, the door to the living room creaked open. Lisa turned quickly, heart skipping a beat. Standing in the doorway was Becky, her estranged wife, looking far too calm for the situation. Lisa's stomach churned at the sight of her. "Lisa, I'm sure it's fine," Carla continued, oblivious to the growing tension in the room. "You'll hear from her soon. Maybe try not to panic." But Lisa wasn't listening. She was staring at Becky, who had a smug look on her face. The last thing Lisa needed was her estranged wife turning up at her house uninvited. But there Becky was, standing in the doorway like a specter from the past. The same past that had haunted Lisa ever since their marriage fell apart. Before Lisa could speak, the phone buzzed again. This time, it was a notification from her phone. News that hit her like a brick to the chest. Betsy was at the police station. Panic surged through her, her pulse racing. She quickly ended the call with Carla, her heart pounding in her chest. "Betsy, arrested?" Lisa whispered, her voice breaking. Becky's eyes narrowed as she stepped further into the room. "What did I tell you? She's just acting up. Teens do that. They get into trouble. It's nothing new, Lisa." But Lisa's